Psalm 119, verse 47. Ve'esh ta'asha b'mitzvotecha asher ahavti. Now, I want to translate this one today. You might notice from the very get-go that this verb is messed up. So that's going to take a little bit of explanation. So let me let me translate this here. This would be, and I will take delight, or I will find delight in your commandments, mitzvot, which I love. So let me do the easy part here first. We've got a call perfect 1CS of the root ahav, which I love. Of course, the relative clause here looking back to the commandments, right? The commandments. So let's look at the verb here. We have esh ta'asha, okay? Now, the verbal root here, it's a hitpalpel is what we call this. Hitpalpel. The verbal root is a geminate root, shin aleph aleph. The geminate means that these last two letters are identical. They're twins, right? And so when this happens in both middle vav yods, hollow verbs, and in geminate verbs, that you'll get this reduplication of the root. In this case, we've got shin and ayin that have been reduplicated. We've got one here, and then you'll see the second ayin here, and then the second shin ayin there. So if we take this hit and we make it a 1CS, I'm going to write this backwards. So it's going to be really bizarre, but we would have something like, this feels really weird. I've never done this before. It palpel in this particular case, and the aleph tav here is the aleph tav up at the front. But you'll notice the tav and the sheen have been switched. This is also normal in the hitpael whenever the tav butts up against a sibilant letter that they will switch places. So you've got all kinds of mess going on here morphologically, but what you have is a hitpalpel, which functions like a hitpael, of the root sha'ah, and that root means to take delight in. And so what we have is, I will take delight in your commandments, which I love.